POPAVIST made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes, right? We go.
Ooh la la, ah we.
She go.
Ooh la la, ah we.
They go.
Ooh la la, ah we.
We go.
Ooh la la, ah we.
Hey, that New York feeling.
Ooh la la, ah we.
Ooh la la, ah we. Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, YouTube? You're now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then please come on in. Over here, we deal with hip hop, sports, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If that sounds like your cup of tea, then please, before you leave, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And if it's not your first time and you've been supporting, you've been rocking with the channel, then you know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And you know why we in the end game, folks. Don't even play with me today. Don't even play with me today. You see the shirt. You know what I mean? Oh, you thought you wasn't going to see me. I'm the Osiris of this. I'm going to rub your head with moonshine. Let's take it back to 7 and 9. Even though the last time the Knicks won the championship, it was 1973, and it was over the Lakers. Yeah, this is an NBA video. You seen the thumbnail. Can the Knicks win the playoff game? Can we win a playoff series? Dare I say, can we win a title? Ho. Pump the brakes. Stop at 5. Stop it, Slime. Shout outs to Votto. I don't think the Knicks is going to win the championship, but I do think we're going to win a playoff series. Later on in a couple hours, 3 to be exact, it's 4 o'clock right now. Right now, Lakers is going mano-a-mano with the Suns. That score is, let's check the score real quick. Score is 23-17. Earlier, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, Doc Rivers and them boys, they ain't really clean Washington. They beat them by 7. I thought it would be a close game. I got Washington with the 8. Yeah, just by that 1 point, baby. Just a smidget of a little point. That's all it takes to get a winner chicken dinner. Yeah, kid. You know what I'm talking about. So Washington and Philly, let's recap real quick. Let's recap before we talk about the Knicks. Washington, they're going to go down swinging, fighting, kicking, scratching, whatever they got to do to try to get a victory. I think they will win 2 games. I do. I'm giving them 2 games. Overall and ultimately, I think they will bow out gracefully. You know what I mean? Like, the game is ours. We'll never foul out whole. Yeah, Philly is a better team. Washington came on strong. They proved to the hate. Oh, remember when I said Washington was going to make the playoffs in the preseason? Yeah, I did say that. Popovich did predict that. I'm not going to front. Y'all know over here, full transparency. I was wishy-washy with it because they was just looking like El Dirtington, like El Gabito. Yeah, like garbage. Sprinkle the moist dessert on them niggas. And then, like, you know, they just came out the ashes, rise to the top, cake batter. Whip it in the pot, you know what I mean? Whip it real good. Westbrook averaged another triple-double for the 4th time. Hey, Stephen A. Oh, yeah, you were saying, you know what I mean? Right, we remember what you said. And that's the Brody, so you know I fuck with Westbrook. Bradley Beal, 2nd in scoring behind none other than Steph Curr, cooking with the pot. Like, you never seen it like this, man, cooking with the pot, boy. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? A nigga shooting at your missus, nigga, call me young, you know what I mean? That part, you know what I mean? So Steph got the scoring title, and Bradley Beal was right behind him. And they came on strong, you know what I mean? And they made the playoffs in the East, for what that's worth. They got the #1 seed playing against the #1 seed, and I give them 2 games. You know what I mean? Like I said, Lakers is 25-19 currently, first quarter. But let's swing back to yesterday, though. Let's swing back to yesterday. First and foremost, Brooklyn in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Kyrie Irving in the house. Kevin Durant in the house. So Harden and them boys, we knew they was going to beat Boston. They're gonna sweep Boston, I think. And if they don't sweep them, they're gonna give them a gentleman's push to the side, like Michael Jordan when he pushed off in the finals to Byron Russell. Like, oh yeah, you can scoot on up out of here. You know what I mean? For 3 all day in your face. They'll get 1 game, and the reason why they only going to probably get 1 game or get swept is because Jaylen Brown, who I think is the best player on their team, if he's not the best player, I think he's the player with the most intangibles. Like, I'm rocking with him. If we had to do the draft all over, I'm going with Jaylen Brown, then Jason Tatum. Now, I know, like, oh, he scored for you, whatever. Yeah, he's good. You know what I mean? And he obviously studied under Kobe. Rest in peace to the Black Mamba. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Kobe forever. You know what I mean? But I'm going with Jaylen Brown for my money. That's what I'm doing. So they're not gonna beat Brooklyn. It was close at first. Was holding them to, 82 points in the fourth quarter. It was close. It was a 3-point game. It was 82-79, and then it wasn't. Like, then it wasn't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, jab, and then here comes the hook, and then, like the game, and it was over for them. They don't got enough firepower. They're not beating Brooklyn. They're gonna probably get 1 game. Let's go to Milwaukee. You know what I mean? Giannis. Looking like JaVale McGee in the playoffs. That wasn't my words. Those was Uncle Murder's words. You know what I'm saying? Total disrespect, but he kind of did it respectfully. I guess that's the thing nowadays. I think Giannis is the real deal. You know what I mean? Real deal Holyfield. I think Miami is out of here this year. Last year they did beat him. They got Drew Holiday this year. They they got better pieces. They got what's my guy? Rough, tough football ass dude. He came from Houston. I can't think of his name right. I want to say Turner or Tucker. Yeah, Tucker. PJ Tucker. I think they going to the conference finals. I think they're going to go to the conference finals where they will see Brooklyn, because I think Brooklyn's going to the finals as well. You know what I mean? So they squeaked it out. It was closer than expected, and that's because Miami got championship DNA. They was there last year in the finals, yeah, against LeBron and them, yeah. And they not scared. And anytime you got a team that's not scared, that been there before, another year under their belt, it was a short season for everybody. They dealt with COVID issues. They was looking like garbage at some point in time. But I just think Giannis is the best player. Like, I just think he's the best player. And, yeah, he's the best player. So I got Milwaukee winning that series. You know what I mean? Let's go to the 2 West games, because these games was interesting. First and foremost, I got Dame Dollar. Oh, it's Dame time. I mean, and another reason why I got Dame, the one, they've been there, you know what I mean, and they've been there. They got Nurkic back. Melo off the bench yesterday had 18. Dame had 34. Yeah, Dame time. He went 5 for 12 out of 3, so almost 50%. But the real thing is, it's no Jamal Murray. What's up? Like, it's no Jamal Murray, and without him, even though Michael Porter Jr. is playing phenomenal, like, he's looking like he should have been #1, and he would have been #1 if he didn't have no back issues and he didn't have, those question marks. That's a better way to phrase it. If he didn't have those question marks coming out of the draft, he would have probably been #1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Definitely top 5. You know what I'm saying? And he's proven now, like, oh, I'm nice. I'm really nice. And now with this dude out, that's more shots for me. Thank you. And he's taking advantage. The Joker, who's supposed to be the odds favorite to be MVP, then they was trying to add Steph, and then there was who else they had? Joel Embiid. You could have put Dame in there for a minute. Obviously LeBron, and then people started falling out the races. I had Donovan Mitchell until he got hurt, and and they had the #1 record in the NBA throughout damn near the whole season, and he's playing phenomenal. He's back now. He's gonna play later on. Chris Paul, getting Phoenix to the #2, etc. But without Jamal Murray, to me, they don't got a chance to win. They're probably gonna win 2 games. It might even go 7. But I'm going with Dame Dollar. Yes, I'm going with Dame. You know what I mean? Let's get to the last game of yesterday. And I saved this one for last because yeah, this little clip right here, matter of fact, I don't know if I'm a father or not. If you see it, then I found it. If you don't, then I didn't find it. But I remember back early in the season, Kendrick Perkins, which is also, the gift that keeps on giving, if you follow him on Twitter, he was like the LA Clippers is softer than some hot Twinkies. So I went down to the corner store, got some Twinkies, threw them shits in the microwave, put them shits on blast, and them shits are soft, hot, burn like the tongue of the top of your mouth and all that. Like, when you eating pizza and the cheese is hot, fiery hot. Holding this hot ass plate of Twinkies, because my man KP actually got on First Take, shout outs to KP, and said, can y'all see this? He said, the LA, this shit hot. Said the LA Clippers is softer than hot Twinkies. And I was saying, damn, former NBA player, obviously champion with the Boston Celtics, KG, Paul Pierce, I see you, Even though I haven't seen you lately, because since you had that incident, but I still rock with you. Shout out to the truth. The truth is, y'all niggas can't handle the truth. The truth is, that part, my son. And he's a champion. He was like, they softer than hot Twinkies. And like I said, when I went and got them joints, I was like, damn it, man. Now, I'm not going to call them soft. I'm not a basketball. I'm L Trasho. Like L Garbagington. Yeah, like I'm all the way trash. Hot garbage juice, nasty, dripping, stinking, trash. I might foul the shit out you, but I'm trash. So I can't never really speak on, I get on here on some, I know NBA, a lot of bus talk. Shout outs to KWAME Brown. So he's still putting foot to ass. Like, he putting foot all the way like to these niggas. Nigga putting foot to their ass. And I'm here for the shits. Because I know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, that you're wrong, yet to fail. So I'm not going to call them dudes soft. But I will say, Kawhi Leonard, yeah. Oh, you the one that came to LA and you had the little thing dingling in the car. You was playing on the piano, and and you didn't do it last year. And I don't think you're going to do it this year. And this is why. You get older, the load management. You brought Rondo in, Patrick Beverly. Yeah, you got Batum. And it was like, again, from the rip for some people, like, yeah, LA again in the clash. And it's like, nah, that's last year. Didn't do it last year, and I don't think Luka is scared of y'all. I don't think he's scared, and I think he here for the shits. Yeah, he won an MVP, he was saying in the beginning of the season. And Paul George, y'all don't got that feeling. Yes, it was game 1. I'm not overreacting. But the 2 best players, y'all got to score more than 26 and I think, 23 he had yesterday? You got to score more than that, bro. Y'all got to score way more than that if you want to win. Paul George, 23. Kawhi Leonard, 26. Now, I know you be saying, holy, don't forget, he had 10 rebounds and he had 5 assists. And yes, I rock with Kawhi Leonard. In fact, when they won the chip, the second game of the season, when he was on Toronto, I said, book it. They going. And then when they got to the playoffs, I said Toronto going to win it all. I didn't know Kevin Durant was going to get hurt or the other Splash brother, #2. But I did pick them, and the prediction was right. And we did win some chicken dinners. Yeah, kid, that feeling, we did win. But as the best players on the team, we need to see more. Y'all got to score 30 a game, 32, 33, like back-to-back with it, like back-to-back. You cannot be scoring no 26 points, 23 points. Then it's like, we not in the bubble, Paul George. We not in the bubble when it's a different mindset. No, it looked like the same mindset. It looked like y'all don't got that feeling to win. You know what I mean? Like my aunt, this is the Mercy Wolf collection. I was at the pop-up shop in Harlem yesterday, Harlem Honest, so this is a quick plug. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the ladies that put that together. Shouts to everybody that came through, spent a couple dollars. But you're black. Harlem, yeah, we black, and we support black, as you should. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can get these fly hats. This cost me a little 30 cash. You know what I mean? I'll put the description, website, and all that. You know what I mean? And plus to go fly with the Knicks. Yeah, kid. You know what I mean? Go fly with the Knicks and all that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Clippers, I'm not going to call you soft, but I'm looking at you with the side eye. And you lose the first game? Oh, that gave us plenty of confidence in Dallas. Mark Cuban and them was like, yeah. Porzingis, if he don't get hurt. Remember, I think he got hurt in the second game or the first game last year. And they still took him 6 games. Luka by himself. Hardaway had, 19 yesterday? 18? And I just think it's a bad matchup for the Clippers. I really do. I like Dallas coming out of that series. Not on some because they got the first game, but I like Dallas. And let's get to the grand finale. Let's get to the grand finale. No. First, let's get to Utah and Memphis. Memphis is going to lose the series. Last year they didn't make the playoffs. They put the 8 got to play 9 and all the stuff to try to, get Zion and them in there. And then they end up getting knocked out, I believe. Did they get knocked out? Yeah, I don't think they made it last year. I could be wrong. You know what I mean? They made it this year, and you get the number 1 team, which is Utah. Funny thing about it, the Lakers beat Phoenix, which I am picking the Lakers over Phoenix in the series. Then they get to play Utah. And I think Lakers going to beat them, too. I think Lakers going to get it together. Current score right now, they losing, though, by 7. 34-27. Now let's get to the Knicks. Is New York in the house? Is Brooklyn in the house? Uptown in the house? Shaolin, are you in the house? Japan, are you in the house? Everybody, are you in the house? Baby, come on. Baby, come on. Yeah, the Knicks. And the Knicks is 3-0 against Atlanta. Out here in New York, if you're not from New York, all over the news. It's exciting. In fact, when the Brooklyn game was on live, the Knicks game was on replay. Jalen Rose, shout out to Jalen Rose. You know what I'm saying? I see Kwame Brown gave you a thank you shout out. That's what's up. You did the right thing. Plus, you were speaking facts that day that you was arguing with skipping them. Yeah, you were speaking facts. But he said he was in a little lounge or whatever, and he asked them, can they take the sticker face like, damn it, man. Fucking niggas made me lose my money betting on the Knicks. I'm going to bet on the Knicks today. Oh, yeah, we're going to bet on the Knicks today. I think they could get the first game. I think they're going to win the series. Then we'll play Philly and then see how that happens. Let me know what y'all think. I mean, leave a comment below. Send me a Gmail. Follow me on my social media platforms. They open. Yeah, full transparency. You're now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV, of course. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.